Welcome back. So this lesson, let's just try and drop a file right here and we can see the file. Now, I want to kind of figure out two things this lesson. First of all, I only want to allow you to drop one file at a time for this profile image. I don't want you allowed to drop multiple files, just a single file, right? So we can check that using the length property on the file list, right? Now the other thing I want to use from this file list right here is the actual file. Because I can go and I can check the type. So I want to only accept two types in my setup. I'm going to allow PNG files and I'm going to allow JPEG files. That's the only one I want you to be able to drop in my application. Now you can put in any type of files if you want to, and later when we work with the albums, we might want to extend that to be other types of files as well. But for the image, I'm only going to allow those two types. Let's try and do that. So jumping into the code, what we're going to do, we have the file list right here. The first thing I can do is I can make an if statement right here. I'm going to say if the file list is there, right? I need to let's just start out by being very overprotective and say if it's null, then don't even do this. But if the file list is there and the file list has a length, so we'll put the length property in right here, that's above, now let's actually do equal to 1 because I want to be very specific here. The file needs to be equal to 1 or else I don't even want to accept this file right here. So if that's the case, I'm going to do more. And I need to check some other cases. If the file list, right, now I know there's one available right here, so I can say item, and that pretty much gives me the first item in the list, right? Now that item has a type, and I want to kind of validate that that type is actually one of those types that I want to allow, right? So that pretty much means I want to allow the image slash PNG and the image slash JPG. Those are the ones I want to allow. Now we can do that in a few different ways. I'm just going to do it right here with an array. So I'm going to allow either image slash JPG, or I'm going to allow image, again I need to put in a string, image slash PNG. Those are the two types I will allow. And if I find any of those types, if there's an index inside my array, this is pretty much just how I do a loop and check if any of these types are available, then I'm a happy guy. So I'll just say if the index is above -1. If that's the case, then I know I found one of these two as my type, and I'll allow it, right? Now, that's all I had to do. Now I say if there is a file and the index it's finding a file, right? Then I can console log right here that I found a single file. And let's just console log that single file right here by actually doing file list.item like this. So now I know I have a single file, and else I'll throw a small console log saying wrong. Just meaning that this is not the type of file I wanted, right? There we go. Let's just print that. Something went wrong. And let's just try and see if this works. Jumping back to my code. Now I'm going to test first with a JPEG file right here. Let me just clear it. And I'll put this JPEG up here. Boop. File JPEG right here. You can see that's the actual file, so everything went well. Let's try with an SVG. Dropping it. Wrong. So that's perfect. Now I want to do one more thing. I want to kind of just pop up a small snack bar just saying you cannot drop any files except these two types, and you can only drop a single file. So we're back at the snack bar right here. You can go and read the example if you want to. We already used it, so I'm going to just fast forward right here and just start using it. So first of all, I'm going to make a private, let's just call it snack right here. That's going to be my snack bar, mat snack bar, there we go. I'm going to use this snack right here. Oh, by the way, you need to just make sure that you actually have the snack bar available, right? So I'll just check that we actually have a mat snack bar available inside our user module. There it is, mat snack bar module, sweet, back to my code. So now we can use the snack bar to kind of open a dialog if we're putting in some wrong information right here. So just do this.snack, and I'll use that snack to actually open. And now what do I want to open? Let's just open a text saying you need to drop a PNG, a single PNG or JPEG image like this. I know this could be better. Luckily I'm not going to put this on production. There's a lot of things I'm not satisfied with, but still this will give you kind of an indication. So let's just drop this for now. There we go, we have the file, and let's try and drop this instead. You need to drop it. This is awesome. I like this. Very easy stuff, right? Now we didn't put in a timer, so this goes away, right? We need that as well. So just remember to put in the config file right here. Let me just try and do it. So what we'll do is we'll pretty much just add a small duration right here. How long should this actually be shown? And my duration is just going to be 4,000 milliseconds right here. Oh, I think it just needs to be a number. There we go. Let's see if that actually did the job. So let's try and jump into the code and see if the snack bar pops up again if I put in a bad image right here. There we go. It says object. That wasn't quite what I want. Oh yeah, I'm missing. You need to add an extra, just a null right here actually, like this. I just forgot that. So let's see if this helped. Try again and just add the image. You need to drop an image. 1, 2, 3, 4, go away. There we go. So now we have some kind of validation. Now we only need to kind of upload the file. We're almost there. Yay! See you next time. Have fun.